What are you crying about?
He's bullying me. He punched me before the stream started, man.
I didn't know such.
We got it on camera too.
I know, and I punched him back, but I'm kind of a wimp, and I don't want to hurt people.
Yeah, okay. Well, welcome back to a new episode of Cruising the Planet, guys. I am Paul. We got Z in the building. We got Thomas, and we also have Dylan. Today, we're going to be talking about maybe our traumatic injuries as a kid. Really any injury that is in our memory as a kid. You know, it could be as little as stubbing your toe, or it could be as big as breaking your forehead, you know?
Can it be like injuries that happened to other people that we remember?
Oh, yeah, definitely that too. Like I've definitely seen some injuries, even like, especially on the internet, like some injuries that are like,
dude, unrestricted internet access when you're a kid, dog. You see some stuff.
That was stuff back in the day, man.
Yeah. You get to school early in the morning, and there's like that 8th grader up in the bleachers with his phone, and he's like, "Hey, look at this!" And he like shows you the screwed up stuff.
Those dark web videos. And stuff.
And he thinks it's the funniest thing.
I think Dylan has something to talk about when it comes to this. I think Dylan's been hurt before. He's such a quiet guy.
Actually,
quiet guys get hurt.
Surprisingly, I haven't really been injured. I haven't broken a bone or anything like that. But apparently, me and my friend were in like the same grade back in the day, and apparently someone like tore open their entire leg on like a screw that was on the fence because they were playing tag. Because this was back in like I don't know, like 4th grade or something.
Yeah.
And what happens is, of course, they're playing tag. He like almost gets catches. He runs to the fence, runs, trips, and just all along the leg. And it got to the point where he had to have stitches. And I think ever since then he had like a limp the entire like rest of his at least up until high school.
And that sucks because he was at school too. So you know you got to wait for like either he went home and you got to wait for your mom or like parents to come pick you up, or like straight to the hospital. Dude, that sucks.
My friend said that it scarred him because he can still see it, but apparently I was off in a corner just talking to. No, I think. Okay, so it was playing tag, and he was chasing after a girl, and apparently I asked her if she was okay.
Priorities, Dylan. Yeah. Priorities, man.
Apparently, I don't remember it at all, but he was like, "Yeah, no, you were talking to her instead, but he was the one like on the ground bleeding." I was like, "I don't remember."
Yeah, I guess like kind of similar to like playground injuries. Back when I was younger, the first playground that we had. It wasn't like mulch or like the wood chips or anything. It was a little pebble rocks, like the pebble rocks. And like, you know, when you're a kid and you're swinging on the swing, you want to like jump off of it to go as far as you did. So we were all doing that, and I did that, and I swung off, but I landed wrong. My knees ended up hitting the ground first, and a rock ended up getting lodged like in my knee. It wasn't like in there. Like I went to the nurse's office and she had to take it out, and I still have a scar there, like on my kneecap, still existent. Not like it was a bad injury, but that was like probably my most memorable one.
I feel like as a kid, injuries just feel worse. Yeah, we're like kind of new to pain in that way, you know. So like, if I had an injury like as a kid, like now it wouldn't hurt as much. Probably one of those moments where you're just like. But as a kid, like those injuries like felt like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I remember when I wanted to be a skateboarder, and I went down a ramp and broke my arm. I was crying like a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that though, I feel like if I did that today, I'd still probably be very upset. I still probably tear up like, oh.
Pain tolerances are different when you're older.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of just happens like how big. I mean, you know, you be watching football and then you see those guys, they take big hits. And then sometimes they're even like broken up by that.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good that's something good to get into because I've had plenty of like injuries in sports. I don't know about you, Z. You look like a pretty built dude.
Yeah,
but I'm sure you've gotten injured in sports too.
I've never really gotten too badly injured in a sport, but I have done something prior to me going to a game. So when I was younger, I loved being outside and I loved not wearing shoes. So I used to climb on our wooden fence with my shoes off. And one day I was climbing and I slipped and I sliced the bottom of my foot like wide open. And I had a baseball tournament the next.
Oh, you couldn't attend, huh?
No, I did.
Oh, that's hard.
You play in it?
Wrapped it up.
I put liquid stitch on and then rewrapped it or like ace bandaged it, and then I played catcher for 3 games.
Oh yeah, the catcher's not that bad, but it's still really. It's probably hurt your foot the whole time because you're like squatting the whole time and it's like bending your foot.
Yeah. I had to buy new cleats after that because one was full of blood.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was about, I'd say 11.
Toughen it out, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
Toughsy.
My
Did
dad
you even
just forced me?
Oh, okay, damn.
okay.
I thought I was gonna say like, did you tell your dad about it or you hid it from him?
No, I couldn't hide it from him. I could
Yeah.
barely walk.
How would you sneak in the house with the blood dripping?
No,
There's a
literally.
trail of blood.
It was so bad that you could see like the way your foot was made up. Like,
Yeah,
all
like
the like.
bits and tendons
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
vessels and stuff.
Yeah, I remember one time my homie, shout out to Anthony Patino. He's like one of the class clowns. Me and him were like the class clowns, like the good kids, but also we hung out with the bad kids. And I remember one day he was running up the stairs laughing or something like that, and he falls on the stair on his head,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes to class. I don't even know. He sits right beside me. He's like, "Hey, bro, is it big?" He goes like this, huge bump on his head, but he had like his hair to where like he could hide it.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just bust out laughing. Like, I almost got in trouble with the teacher. Like, one of the funniest moments I ever had in school. Just like caught me off guard.
2 stories kind of segueing off of that. I guess when I was a kid, I had a habit of like tripping forward and slamming my head into things. So 2 of these stories involved chasing somebody around the house. When I was really, really young, we just moved into our new house, and my mom was painting both of my sisters and I's bedroom. And my mom was busy in our bedrooms painting, and she heard us screaming and laughing, and I'm chasing her around the house. Mom was like, "You better not be chasing each other around the house. Don't run in the house." And less than 10 seconds later, I remember tripping and falling, and we had this old antique rocking chair in the middle of our living room, and it didn't have just normal bolts. It had those square bolts on it, and I ended up going forehead first into one of those
Ugh.
bolts. I still have the scar.
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
about to say you
forehead.
probably still have a scar from
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
that's like my Harry Potter scar up there. But dude, I remember passing out, and my dad was on the fire department at the time, so he brought the whole ambulance crew and everything because we didn't need to go to the hospital. He just did everything right there. But I just remember waking up on the front porch, like on my mom's lap, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And I was crying so much, and blood was in my eyes. I just don't really remember a whole lot during that time. But another incident of that, it didn't happen to me, but my friend Brock. Do y'all remember me talking about Jack and Box, playing that game out with my friends?
Yeah.
So I wasn't the one who was throwing it. I was with the group at the time. I can't remember who threw it. I think it was my friend John Michael, but he threw the ball, and Brock was running to go catch the ball, and he ended up going headfirst into a mailbox at the time. And dude, that's the most. He literally busted his head open, like cracked skull. And my mom didn't want me to see it, but he was in the same position I was. They brought him to our front porch because Dad was an EMT at the time, so first responder trauma, and so he was just like, Mom had him laid on our front porch, and we were just waiting for the ambulance to show up, and Dad was working on him, and dude, there was so much blood. I saw the white of like his head there, dude. It was so screwed up.
What was Pop doing? You always afraid of your grandpa's Pop. I think it's kind of cool. What was Pop doing?
What's
at
up?
this time? What was Pop doing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? You always afraid of your grandpa is Pop. Every time you talk about your grandpa,
I don't think I've ever.
you liar.
I
dude.
think you're pulling something.
No,
dude.
you always. Am I wrong? He always says Pop. Am I wrong,
To be
Dylan?
honest, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Making me look
new
dumb.
here. So
Next time you say it, I'm calling you out.
I'm blanking. Please do, because I'm blanking so hard on it.
He's like, yeah. When Pop had the vehicle, he's like, what? Oh, never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
my biggest injury when I was in high school
I'm confused.
was in wrestling. I remember freshman year wrestling, varsity as a freshman, felt great going into my first season, and my like second tournament I ever had, I remember my knee. I was like, something's wrong with my knee. After a match, I look at my knee. It's like the size of a balloon. It's filled with like a bunch of juice, like a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was getting ready for my next match. Coach told me I couldn't wrestle. He looked at it and it's like just a huge balloon. Couldn't even walk right. I had to get carried out. And I went to the doctors. They were gonna drain it, but then they said they're not able to drain it for some reason. And so I had to wait for it to like naturally like get down. And then when I wrestled again, on another meet, it went back up, inflated. So I was out the whole season because of an inflated balloon on my leg.
Dang.
What like was it?
I don't know. I forgot what they told me, but all I know is I guess I put too much pressure. I hit that knee too hard on the ground too many times in a row.
Was
So-
it like your fall knee? Like you would
Yeah, that was my
break
fall
your
knee.
fall with it?
Yeah, basically.
Going off of that, during my actually during a lot of my tennis in high school, especially in varsity, what would happen is I would find a way to somehow like twist my ankle to where it would get swollen up. I think it happened 3 times. And so the worst time it happened was I was going for like a backhand, but for some reason instead of like staying on the ground, I jumped up, hit it, and then like I won the point. But like after that day, I could not walk on it at all, and it was swollen up, and I had to like wear this like it wasn't like a full on brace, but it was like
a boot kind of.
Not even, because like it wasn't like small to where I needed like a brace or a boot, but it was like I needed like this like stretchy sock thingy that would go up to like my mid thigh.
Oh,
order to, like, help
like a
support it.
compression sock or something.
Compression sock. And so I had to do that. But also going off of your story, I actually just got like a flashback of when I was also running around in the house when I wasn't supposed to. But my sister left like this high heel chair in the living room, so I'm like, I'm gonna take that. And so I ran up it, but before I could jump off and like land, it fell like it tilted forward, and boom, my teeth went into my lips.
Did you break your teeth?
I didn't break my teeth, but my teeth dug into like the like the lips inside of mouth, so it dug into that. And I remember going to the hospital, and I think that was when I found out about the existence or the possible existence of like alternate universes or other worlds. Because in the hospital bed, there was a TV playing. They're like, so there was a planet found 400 light years away, and it might host like other people on it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Space is cool. As I'm like bleeding and like have a rag in my mouth, I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. I was like 7 or 8.
Dude, mouth injuries are my biggest cringe struggle in existence.
Yeah, because you taste it.
Not even that, just because I've had such bad history with like mouth surgery and like teeth problems and whatnot that I just hate anything that's wrong with my mouth. Like kind of basing off of that, in middle school we were playing badminton. What's the ones with the birds? Like
that's
badminton. Okay. And dude, we would go hard with it. We would like we would play the crap out of it. And I remember being right up on the net trying to spike it like right near the net, and Donovan, my friend on the other team, comes up and tries to do like a jump spike, but he absolutely just whiffs it and ends up clocking me right in the mouth. And it was right on top of one of my canines, so my tooth just like pierced my bottom lip because it came and just like popped right on top of it, dude.
Dang.
Yeah. I have another, not really, nah, this is traumatic. This is very traumatic, but it's also my fault. I was about 7, 8. I was 8 in the 2nd grade. Oh, yeah, that's about right. Me and my mom got into a car wreck. Well, I was sitting in the front seat, and
too young, man.
Way too young. So we hit the car because the car just stopped out of nowhere, and my mom really was like paying attention to the car, but like didn't have enough time to
it was
like
just so all of a sudden
to swerve. So she slams into the back of it. I break my collarbone, and I bust like my lip open to where like my lip was in 2 pieces.
Ooh.
I had to.
Is
get
that what
stitches.
that
Yeah.
line is right there?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. But I was fine.
I
once
mean,
got to the
broken
hospital.
collarbone. How long are you in recovery for?
To be honest, it felt like I recovered quick.
I mean, you're young. I think that's built in, but I feel like I would like. Were you stuck in the hospital for any certain amount of time waiting, or did they just like staple you back together and they're like, okay, you're good?
Yeah, they stitched up my lip,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like perfectly fine. I was fine.
Yeah.
I was doing one-handed cartwheels through the hospital.
Showing off all those nurses, like, dang.
Yeah.
I've never really
Pretty
like.
serious.
Yeah. I've never been like. I've never like legitimately broken a bone before. I mean, like, I've had to wear like a boot for like a couple of weeks because like I twisted my leg like really bad, but never like legitimately breaking anything. I'm kind of scared to have that happen someday because I feel like it'd suck a lot right now to have that happen than versus a kid.
I broke my toe. during track.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah.
Somebody stomp on it?
No, I flipped over a hurdle and landed wrong. Yeah, and then it was like not an actual break; it was a fracture.
Yeah.
But it's still there. It's still there.
Well, correction. I had a hairline fracture, but it wasn't big enough to like make it a big deal.
Yeah.
It still hurt, but it wasn't like a legitimate break.
Mm.
Crazy. It's so weird how like I kind of have like a fear of like getting hurt or like falling down
Mhm.
now, because like I've had back problems my whole life. It really wasn't an injury, but in high school I was a part of like a brigade. It was like a spirit student organization team that we'd make the student section all hyped and stuff, and the brigade would have this thing to where we would put each other on our shoulders and like do chants, and it was really hype and everything, and somebody wanted to get on my shoulder, so I went and did it, but I had to do it in a hurry, and then I ended up like entirely with my back.
Ooh.
And I forget what vertebra it is, but it's like third from the bottom is like shifted forward a quarter of an inch. It's like I screwed up my back for the rest of my life because of that.
Man, you can't play with your back, bro.
I know, dude.
You know what you should do now? You should strengthen your legs as much as you can.
Dude, it's like my whole core that is just so entirely weak because of my back hurts
Dude,
all the time.
that's how you increase your like, that's how you get rid of your back pain, is increasing your core
Mhm.
strength.
I know I need to get there. I just don't do anything for it. But I got a plan once I graduate.
If not,
Because
you'd be
I'll
like
have all that
this.
time.
Mm.
I know, dude. I already feel like I'm like that.
Yeah.
Like over Thanksgiving, I helped my sister moved in to her new apartment, her and her boyfriend's house, and her apartment was on the 3rd floor,
Ooh.
and her boyfriend's apartment was also on the 3rd floor. So we had to take down tables, couches, chairs,
man, that's
all
the-
that stuff.
I'm
so-
sorry. I wouldn't have done it.
That's like the worst. I had to do it a little bit this weekend too.
Mhm.
That's the worst thing, dude.
Dude,
One of my pet peeves is having to move people.
I mean, they're family, so I don't mind.
Yeah, but it's like you do mind though.
Yeah, not
I
really,
mind.
Not really. I mean, it sucked
Good-
while it was at it.
But you know they do it for you type deal.
Oh, almost
So it's
entirely.
like,
I
okay.
mean, and I got like 2 Whataburger gift cards out of it too.
Okay, I mean,
so
cool.
like he paid me
Yeah,
and
you're up.
everything. But like, dude, Trent had the like, you know, those couches with all the electronics and metal bits.
Oh,
and it- oh my God, he had one of
Don't
those,
even get me started on
And
those.
it was like 10 stairs, sharp 90, 10 more
you
stairs.
hit yourself, huh?
Dude, we had to like hoist it over our heads and then like turn it vertical to like slip it down and then like lay it down. Oh, dude, it was such a pain. My sister's stuff was all easy because it was just normal wooden furniture that she got off of Amazon. But the Trent stuff was all metal and deep and like solid wood. It sucked.
yeah, I wouldn't have done it. Sorry.
And my back, it feels it. Like even if I do like proper technique and everything, I just still feel it for like 4 days afterwards.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Damn. I remember one time as a kid, I slammed, like I was like running my middle finger along the car as I got out, and then my dad slammed the car and it caught my finger and it shut completely, the whole like car. I was screaming, but it was so flexible to where like he opened it up and then it hurt a lot, but it was
Mhm.
fine.
Mm.
I'm just segueing so many off of this. And the more stories y'all bring up, the more I can remember. So my dad was on the fire department, and he was on call one day, and they were cleaning the fire trucks or whatever. Same incident with you, Travis. He had like his hand like halfway in like the fire engine's door. You know, the fire truck's doors are thick, like super
it's pretty thick,
thick
bro.
metal, and it got slammed on his finger.
Ooh.
And he couldn't get the door off because it latched. So he had to wait for somebody to go get the keys and unlock the car. And dude, when he got his hand out, he didn't break anything, but like his whole fingernail was just dead. It was just like deep black purple for like
Oof.
weeks afterward. It was like one of those, it just cut off all circulation. It just sucked. Bad stuff. Like dad was always coming home with injuries like that. I mean,
Yeah, that's-
Something normal apparently.
well, I mean, fire department, you just
Yeah, that makes
deal
sense.
with it. Yeah.
Firefighters.
Yeah, dude.
I remember I driven a 4-wheeler like maybe 3 times in my life, and the main reason it's only been that much is just because for one, this was back when I was like 10 or so, and I was having my little cousin ride in the back because it was technically like his, like it was his dad's 4-wheeler and all that.
Mhm.
But so we end up driving down like this long stretch because they have like a big plot of land and all that. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn now, so just
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. But instead of holding on a normal amount, no, he squeezes me and starts like squeezing the life out. So I'm like, I can't breathe, Brandon. You gotta stop. But he just keeps going. Then he yanked for some reason, and so we end up flipping. I was fine. He ended up with a broken arm, and so I was like, "I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry, but it's like I was like, but like, you know, if you weren't like trying to like strangle me off the 4-wheeler, we wouldn't have flipped. But it's like, or we didn't like flip like that. It was like it just went to the side. Yeah. But it's like
I feel like that's a very common thing with 4-wheelers. We had a 3-wheeler up in Kansas that we would go and ride all the time, and our cousins would flip it pretty often. That's why we were never allowed to ride it when we were kids.
Have you ever hit like the hitch of a car?
Oh, dude,
the worst.
That's why we call them stingers. Because like you'll be walking on a sidewalk or something, you just don't see it, and there's like a dude with like a foot-long chain hitch, and you just clock your shin on it.
That's actually really bad at the dorms I live at, because there's so many trucks that back up all the way pretty much to where they're racing on the sidewalk, and then their hitch comes out, so it's like half the sidewalk is truck and hitch, and there's nothing, like you just have to walk around.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. It hurts so much.
I'm gonna try to search something on YouTube. This is super hilarious. This is a video of this guy. He's like talking trash to these guys because they can't carry a couch or something like that. And then he's as he's talking trash, he hits a trailer hitch and he just drops to the ground. But keep talking. I'm gonna search it up.
I have another traumatic injury that happened 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Dang. Recent.
Yes. So I was walking.
This one. Okay.
I was walking to study hall. As cheer makes us do study hall each week, so I'm going to study hall. It's like 8 in the morning, right after weights. I'm doing like fine. I'm chilling. Well, the way our sidewalks are set up, they're like you were saying, like the trucks and the hitches. So I'm trying to walk on like the curb, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. Next thing you know, I slip. I try to catch myself. My other foot slips. I accept my fate. Slam my phone on the ground. Scrape my leg. Hit my head. And I was just like, well. And now I have this nice, huge, like scab,
battle scar
that every time I move, it like
cracks.
Hurts. Yes. I'm in pain, guys.
Is it in that itchy phase where you're just keep scratching it?
It was last week, bro. I was like, don't itch it. And then I scratched it.
It's like the worst part when you're healing a big injury. Like my friend Kobe, he rides a dirt bike around town, and you know, a couple weeks ago when it was raining a whole bunch, he ended up slipping on his bike. He's good, but he just slid for a little bit, and like his arm, all right here, is like still all scabbed, and like his thigh and everything. And I just know that it's like that big surface area that you just it itches,
and it's like the most satisfying scratch. When you scratch it, it's like
it was meant to be. It was
meant
to happen.
It's like amazing, but it's bad for you.
I remember one time I was training MMA, and I was maybe like 140 at the time, and there was this guy in the gym. He's known for going too hard. His name's Spider, and he's like almost 200 pounds. So we're light sparring. This guy leg kicks me so hard that I like 360, fall outside of the octagon, and hit my head on the ground. And then, because what latches the octagon together wasn't latched on correctly, so I fall, hit my head, and the next day my whole leg was like purple, brown.
Dang.
But I wanted to show you this video.
Spider's a hard name though.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard name. That dude is kind of rude though.
Tragic.
Look, dog, I ain't trying to be out here handling things 2 or 3 times, squirrel. Ow! 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 Ow!
I like how the person recording goes up closer to get a better angle.
That seems staged.
It
but
does
it's still
seem
funny.
staged. But I remember when I first saw it, it was just so funny.
The guy kind of seems drunk. It reminds me of the video of like this son filming his dad riding a 4-wheeler, and you could tell the dad is drunk, but the dad ends up ramming into a tractor that he couldn't see, and he flips over and he just goes, "Whoa, that's a tractor! Whoa, that's a tractor!" And he's like, "Come on, Dad, get up."
I don't think I've seen that. Maybe Pop has.
Dude, I'm so confused. I don't have any recollection of what kind of pop you're talking about.
Once he says it, everyone will catch on.
I don't
No,
have a
'cause-
family member that I call Pop. It's just
Always
Nana and
says
Papa
that.
and Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Travis. You pulled that out of thin air.
No, I swear I've heard it a million times. I ain't pull nothing out of nowhere.
I've never called any family member Pop.
We'll see,
before.
Oh, no,
bro.
are
I'm
you
gonna call
trolling? Are you
I'm-
trolling?
No, I'm gonna call him out when he does it too.
He's gaslighting.
He's got to be.
He's like,
gaslighting,
yeah,
'cause I ain't never heard
Pop
you say that.
makes the TSI calculator back in the day.
You're talking about Papa.
You say Pop though.
No, it's
You-
all Papa.
You know, you've said Pop.
It's
before.
Papa.
Ah, okay,
It's only Papa.
okay.
Meemaw and Papa and
Nana
Papa.
and Papa.
I call my Nene.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dylan, any more injuries?
I mean, I did have one time to where I actually have like a scar on my fingers to this day, and it was because I was cutting I was cutting a watermelon, and my mom got these new knives. She's like, "Oh, they're really good. They're the worst knives ever." And like cutting with the dual blades always the worst because like then I'm putting like all my force, and then finally it gives in, and then boom. That was only. It wasn't like that bad, but it was like. What was worse was that we wrapped it with like paper towel and then taped it because we didn't have any bandages. That was the worst mistake ever
That's the
because then it got like
mechanics bandage,
stuck in it.
dude.
Because
Mhm.
like, yeah, I was like, taking it off was horrible.
Do y'all have any like scars that you think shouldn't be scars? That it
Yeah.
was such a minor injury. Like I got one on my arm here. It's kind of hard to see,
too.
but I used to work after my dad was worked in the fire department. He worked at an auto repair shop in town, and they had this Doberman there, Belle, super sweet dog. And I was playing with her one day, and she ended up like jumping up on my chest. So I caught her with my arm, as in both of her paws were like in like the crevices of my elbows, and she just jumped off, and her nail just like ended up scratching my arm. No blood drawn or anything, but there's like a mark there that's been there ever since. And I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Oh no, all my scars have been earned.
Really?
Yeah.
I have like a bug scar.
A bug scar?
I had like a spider bite me one time.
Oh,
And I have this black mark on my leg.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
you
you're
feel
Spider Man.
it, if you feel it, like it goes inside.
oh, it's
It's
weird.
Like skin grew over like a hole in my leg.
That's kind of
Oh.
what the scar is for. Like
Like-
when the rock went in my knee, it's kind of just a dome and it's just soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then on my arm, I have like a mark that goes across my tricep. I just hit like a sign.
Mm-hmm.
I was carrying something, and I hit the edge of a sign, and it like scraped my arm.
Yeah, just like no
Still
no
there.
blood or
There was a
anything.
little blood, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like crazy.
I mean, maybe it was like a little abrasion, but like injuries like that are so weird
Yeah.
when they scar.
Sure. Right now it is 10:30. My man Dylan's gonna go ahead and get out of here and go to his class, do what he got to do. We're gonna go ahead and get Aaliyah in here, and we got some trivia for you
Cool
guys.
game. Bye, Dylan.
See ya.
So in the meantime, I'll play the music.
Let me see.
No. What?
I wasn't even
Are you
looking.
gonna beat me today?
No, I think last week was just luck.
You didn't.
Huh?
You didn't beat me.
Huh?
You didn't beat me last week.
Did I? Oh no, it's because you. I think you were like 2 or 4 points ahead of me, something like that. All the princesses you named like really took over. You want that behind you?
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
Colors. What colors, gents?
Blue, please.
Blue.
Oh, cool. 2 blues. We're happy. Can I have a marker? Cool. Yeah, thank you.
It's okay. Here.
Blue.
Now.
Ah, loser.
What? I mean,
You
I'm
want black or color?
I'll take black.
Caught in a bad romance.
I gotcha.
All
Alright, this better be like all How to Train Your Dragon, because that's like the only DreamWorks movie that I really know.
Okay, I
The
actually
live
did
action is
put a
coming
good
out.
bit of How to Train Your Dragon's question.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about the live action version coming out,
Why?
honestly.
I'm just
I
sick
feel
of them
like-
making live action of everything.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's been done so not How to Train Your Dragon, but
How's this gonna go?
the live
Okay. So,
Yeah,
sorry
it's all
guys,
right. I
wanted
hear
to
that
make sure
too.
everybody's mic levels were set.
we got
All right.
popping coming through. Y'all hear
I
that?
do hear
That's
that.
fine.
I do hear that a smidgen, but I think it's all right
is
for right
what
now.
it is.
So
Well,
I've
not
got
really from this
a
year,
whole
so I'm
bunch
good.
of just basic questions. I tried to go movie by movie, but it is a bit jumbled.
Okay.
For the most part, it is movie by movie, but there are a few other questions sprinkled in. So the way I'm gonna go is I'm gonna ask a question, and it will be directed at one person at a time. If that person does not know the answer to the question, it will go to
I
the
can't read
person
that.
to the left. And we'll keep going in a circle. I will keep track of points by person. And yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
Well,
give it up for the reigning champ?
oh, Z. Okay. Well, would y'all rather? I'll actually leave it up to y'all. Would y'all rather do it where I ask person by person, or
Let's do that last thing we did last time. The first thing you said. What we did last time.
Like if Travis doesn't answer it, then it goes on to me. And if I can't answer it, it goes on to
because
Z.
either it's that or I ask all of y'all and y'all flip, and then I do total of points.
I like
Let's do
the.
half and half, like half that way and then half.
Okay,
that way.
How
so
many questions
halfway-
do you have? Because I was about to say,
I did
just,
not
just-
count, but an entire page.
You can probably just like put a line.
Yeah, I'll
in
put
the
a
middle.
line. So once it switches from here to here, after the How to Train Your Dragons questions, I will switch the way I ask.
I'm losing
Because I
every
feel like
single-
one of those ways can give somebody a chance to catch up
Yes.
in some way.
So
if
I'll put
somebody's
Z,
behind.
Can't beat me.
TH.
I'll do my best.
and TR. There we
Travis.
Travis is locked in.
I'm not
dude.
getting any of the
Okay,
Training
okay.
Dragon ones.
It's okay. The first ones aren't How to Train Your Dragon.
Right.
Who is Shrek's sidekick? You can just tell me because this one's just for you. But if they don't know, then they can flip their board.
Dang it.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want. I don't want to tell them though.
It's okay. That is correct. That is correct. Well, you. I mean, if you told the answer it was
Donkey.
wrong,
Donkey.
then they don't get the
Yeah.
point either
I
way.
was literally about to yell it. Like,
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one to Thomas.
Mhm.
This is kind of a thing you would have had to pay attention to in the movie.
Do you mark my point?
Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. What does Shrek like to put in his drinks?
Oh, can I just say it?
Mhm, yes.
Is it eyeballs?
Yes.
Cool.
It is.
Oh.
All right, Z. Who is the brave cat bounty hunter that helps Shrek?
Puss in Boots.
Indeed he is. Indeed he is.
I thought you were
Okay.
saying there was another one. I was like, what?
No. This he's got his own movies. I love the Puss in Boots movie
I haven't
series.
seen them. I heard they're really good. Like,
Yeah.
for
Oh my
adults.
god, so good.
Great
There's a whole bunch of
storyline.
shorts. Yeah, there's actually a whole bunch of shorts too, like the ones where he deals with the whisper. That one's my favorite. This one's a toughie. What deal does Shrek make with Rumpelstiltskin?
Who's Rumpelstiltskin?
Ooh.
This one's in the third movie, fourth movie. That's
The
right.
f-
Yeah.
I hated this one. I hated
I
it.
actually love the fourth movie. That little Pied Piper bit with all the ogres busting it down in the middle of the woods.
It has its.
Here's my chimichanga stand.
it has
Trust
no,
me,
no,
Fiona,
no.
you're gonna be really hungry after this ambush. Okay.
I have a guess, but I don't know if it's right.
I don't know it, man.
Okay.
Say the question one more time.
What deal does Rumpelstiltskin make?
So,
Shrek.
is it what Shrek wants, or like what negatively comes from?
Either one. If you give me
Is it
like the whole thing. I'll
Did
give it.
Shrek want the ogres to come back?
Yeah, so he just yes, I'll give you a point for
Okay.
that one.
And
he,
then
he wanted
the-
to be an ogre.
And then the negative thing. It's been so long since I've seen the movie. Was it like the world changed and like
kind of,
it's-
yeah. So
I didn't know if it was
His
like he
life
was
went-
brought back in time, or if it was like an alternative
It was-
universe type
it was-
deal.
it basically turned into an alternative universe.
Yeah, but it
yeah.
was basically like his life before Fiona, before like having his kids or anything.
His-
He just wanted to be.
Yeah. His
ogre.
wish was to
Okay.
be a real ogre again. Like
Yeah.
he was at his kid's birthday party, and that
Do the
little kid
roar.
was just like, "Do the roar," and he was like,
I love you, Daddy.
I know he was just like, "I'm not a real ogre at this point." This
Okay,
is like,
so
what?
I basically got it right.
Yeah,
okay.
but Rumpelstiltskin was like,
Kinda.
"You get your to be an ogre again if you give me a day out of your life."
Mhm.
And he picked the day that everything happened with Fiona.
Oh,
So
okay.
none of that happened, and that's why Fiona was the battle chick, which I love that Fiona
Yeah,
storyline.
Fiona was bad A.
Z's gonna have that Fiona in his hear me out cake.
Shrek
Okay.
cake
Shrek cake.
for
All right.
the for the
Z.
DJ party.
I feel like
Who
we should actually
was
do weekend
Fiona
meal cake.
supposed to marry?
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. What is Donkey's favorite food? The food he says he's gonna make in the morning.
Oh,
It's in his nightmares too. So he thinks he's gonna get eaten by
Is
him.
it pie?
It is not pie, my
Dang,
friend.
that
Would
was
you like to have
pie.
another try?
in the
though?
morning, he's making waffles.
In the
Oh,
morning,
it was
he is
waffles.
indeed
Yeah.
making waffles.
For some reason, I was about to say chimichangas.
I wish. Okay, this is where we get into the Kung Fu Panda question.
Ooh,
Okay.
you love me
Y'all
some Kung Fu
screwed
Panda.
All right,
now.
ready, Z? Ready?
It's my stuff, yeah.
What is the name of Poe's father?
Me.
Gotcha. I'll also accept what animal he is.
Oh,
He's a geese. A goose.
He is a geese. Good job, Z. He's a Chinese geese.
What is his name?
Li Shan.
Oh, I was gonna say Ming.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say noodles.
What?
I thought it was something like that.
Well, because I thought it was short, like Poe, like he would name it after him. And isn't Poe like a food as well? Or I could just
Yeah,
What?
pho.
It's pho.
Pho and bao.
Okay.
It's pho.
Anyway, okay, ready?
Pho. Yeah, I was about to say pho.
This one. Where does Poe work with his dad?
Noodle stand.
Yeah. What
And
is-
it's Vietnamese.
I don't remember that, but I'll take your word for
Pho.
it.
It's about pho.
Yeah, pho. is a
Word.
Vietnamese.
All right. What is Poe's favorite food?
Dumplings.
Mm-mm.
What?
It's a breakfast
Oh.
thing. It's actually what Mulan gets made by Mushu.
Oh,
for
I know
her.
that, but I don't know the name of
But
it.
it's like a dumpling.
Literally, it's just the name of the ingredients that are in it.
Was it rice pudding?
Bacon and pudding. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll accept rice pudding because that's.
I mean, hey, I already said dumplings though. That was my answer.
yeah, but dumplings wasn't it?
I know, but you gave it
Yeah,
to me.
but he also. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're correct. You're correct. Thank you for holding me to my word.
Yeah.
I was like, but I gave it to him, and then I was like, no, he didn't get waffles.
See, I'm being truthful here. I could have just totally went
Good,
along
good.
and got a point there.
Yeah,
for real.
he totally could have. Yeah.
What's the
Okay.
score?
All tied up right now. All tied up.
Okay.
Who
Oh,
taught Poe? What's that little furry
Shifu.
fella? Yeah.
Master Shifu.
Master
Okay.
Shifu.
Shifu
What's the
did
name of the
not-
turtle that taught Master Shifu?
Grandmaster.
What's his name though? Oh my gosh.
Grandmaster.
No, I don't.
You don't? He's playing it cool. It starts- can I-
No.
Should I tell you? No? Okay.
Grandmaster.
He's a turtle.
Tortoise.
No. It is not Grandmaster
Does it
Tortoise.
start with an S?
It does not.
Oh,
Just Shifu.
can I get what it starts with?
No.
I don't
no,
know. I don't think
no,
I'm
no,
allowed
sir.
to do
gives
that.
it
No,
away.
sir.
No.
I don't think
You
I'm
got it.
allowed.
You got it.
Oh, me? It's my turn?
No,
Uh,
I haven't
It,
given an
it
answer
does go
yet.
to Thomas, but unfortunately, he hasn't been able to give me one either. I think that
like
goes to the back of my
dance with
thingy.
The water, the undertones and
Skip.
the waves.
Skip?
I don't know.
Z.
Master Uguay.
It is
Oogway.
indeed
Oh,
Master
God.
Oogway.
Dang.
Oh, Master
Master.
Oogway. Okay.
Grandmaster.
This one, I don't think any of y'all will get, so I'm just gonna
Can it be worth 2 points if somebody gets it?
if this one will be worth 2 points if somebody gets it. This one is gonna be one of the ones where I ask all of y'all before
Mhm.
we actually get to that section
Okay.
of the questions. But who is the villain in the first one that was primarily a villain for Shifu? This was like
Oh, I spelt it wrong.
Tai Lung.
Yeah.
the other. I was actually looking for Master Viper, but
In
I
the
will-
first
In
movie?
the first one?
wasn't Master Viper the first one?
No, it was.
Was
it Tai Lung?
Tai Lung was the
Shoot.
first
Yeah,
one.
no, y'all get like 2 points for sure. Kicking my butt over here.
I was like, whoa.
Keep in mind,
I knew
some
I
of-
was gonna spell
Some of
it
these
wrong.
came from my noggin. Some of these did come from online.
Eggnog.
That one came from online. Most of these are off the nog, though. I just have an extensive DreamWorks knowledge. Okay, so to Travis, what is the pinky move that Poe uses in battle? He goes,
Kadoosh. He goes,
yeah,
Kadoosh.
skadoosh, skadoosh.
Can I have a bonus point off of that? It's
No.
called the Shifu finger hold.
No. Stop trying to get
for
I
you.
really want to give that to you.
because
I really do.
because
He's right. It is called the
well,
Shifu
because
finger hold.
he's fighting Tai Lung and he's like, "What is that? Is that the Shifu finger hold?" And he's like, "Yeah, I figured it out myself." Then he goes, "Skadoosh." Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
I
I
love
don't know.
it.
I'm just trying to.
He's trying to get ahead, is what he's trying to do.
Don't
Stop
worry.
the cheat.
Don't worry, Thomas. There's still a good chance that you win. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's
Sorry.
pretty even right now.
Sorry.
Now we're getting into the How to Train Your Dragon questions. All right. So,
Roughnut.
what is the main character in How to Train Your Dragon?
Hiccup.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
All right, Z. Where does Hiccup live? What is the name of that island? It's a play off the word berserker, which is the classification of people there.
It's Burks. Burks.
No, you had it. You basically had it. Just stop.
Burks.
One more
I'll
try.
accept it. I'll accept that.
No.
Jones
It's Burke.
barbecue.
Yeah, it's Burke.
It's Burke.
Yeah.
My bad. I knew it was something like that.
I'll accept Burks.
I was trying.
Because
to
how
do-
that's like everybody calls what is it like JC Penney's,
Oh yeah. Or Home Depot's.
Home Depot's.
No one
Okay.
says that.
Lowe's.
Yeah, no, Lowe's is within us.
Okay.
Whataburger.
Travis,
Yeah.
how many How to Train Your Dragon
Skip.
movies are there?
3.
Let's go.
He said skip.
Wait, no, run it back.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What is Hiccup's dragon's name?
Toothless.
Yeah.
Why am I getting all the easy ones?
Right.
I really don't know. Keep in mind, guys, not everybody answers, so things pass.
No, that's
I
okay.
don't plan
That's
this
okay.
out. I don't plan. All right. What is Hiccup's main love interest? That blonde
Astrid.
baddie. Yeah.
Astrid is bad. I'm not gonna lie. That is on the hear me
Facts.
out.
Calling a
Facts.
dragon bad.
No, it's the blonde girl.
Astrid,
Oh,
the
I was
girl.
like, what's wrong with you, man?
She is bad.
If anybody passes on Astrid, they're lying. Let's be honest. Let's
Let-
be honest.
be honest, like
She's
me out.
awesome. She could save you from a fire. Who doesn't
guys, we
want
should
that?
go hear me out.
We definitely stay tuned, guys. Future
Stay tuned.
segment B
Shrek
of
cake.
Cruisin.
Shrek cake for Friday.
Shrek cake. I like it. Okay. Which parent did Hiccup think he lost in the
Pass.
fire?
Father.
Wrong.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 50-50.
Father.
Yep. Was a real 50
I
on
am
that
my
one.
father's daughter.
Okay. This one, real random. This one, okay. Would y'all rather me switch to the
Nope.
everybody
ready.
answer?
Just do it. Do the everybody answer.
Okay, that's where I have it marked. Okay. This one is where the How to Train Your Dragons questions stop. And this one's where we have a little bit of random before I get back into the like movie based. What was DreamWorks' best-selling movie? And it's really like these ones are kind of guesses open to anybody.
Don't. When everyone's ready, right? Y'all
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
show
yeah.
it before.
Don't worry, no.
I need to
Like
think
everybody
about it.
needs to have it ready, and then I'll ask. While I fix my whiteboard over here.
Okay.
All right,
I got mine.
everybody ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think I got it wrong. Had to train your dragon.
Technically nobody got it. It was actually Shrek 2.
Well,
I feel like the
franchise.
people who
But
did
I
Shrek.
put, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. Like
the
I'm
reason
gonna give
why
y'all each.
the reason
a
why I
point.
said Shrek is because there's 4 movies, so they had to do good financially.
Yeah, they did. They did indeed do
The
well.
second one is the best one, but the third one to me is second behind it.
Remind me which one each one is because I blend them all together.
So the first one is
the first
the
one,
Lord
yeah.
Farquaad, and then the second one is the Fairy Godmother.
The second
third
one is the one where he turns into the really handsome
Yeah.
dude, right? Okay.
and then he goes and fights for Fiona.
Yeah.
The third one is the one where all the princesses are in it, as well as like Prince Charming takes over.
Is that one
When
where
he
she's
goes to
fighting,
school?
where she fights Robin Hood in the woods?
No, that's the first one.
I thought that was the second
You're
one.
the Oh Merry Man. No, that's the first one.
Oh
That's
shit!
the first one.
Are
Yeah.
there 5?
No,
is
there's
it-
4.
There's 4.
There's
Oh,
a Shrek
no.
5 coming out though,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Shrek the third one is where Shrek goes off.
To like
He-
college or school.
No, he goes off to find the after the Frog King dies. After he passes,
Somebody better be
goes-
dying.
Yeah, because Shrek didn't want to be king, so he went and found the only
Mhm.
other.
Right.
That one is so good to me, and then they come back. It's I don't know why.
Amazing movie.
I don't
franchise.
want to be king.
Okay, who did that
Sorry.
one? Okay, so now, first DreamWorks movie ever released.
ever released.
It's a bug one.
Oh, that was
You
easy.
gave it to us,
but it's
now.
not A Bug's Life.
Oh damn.
Oh, I know. I know.
Ah!
You saw my thing.
No, I did it. I did it.
Yay! Everybody
Yeah.
gets a point.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
as
love
good
it
as A
when
Bug's
I
everybody
love
Life.
gets a
how we
point.
all started writing the beat, and she said it. It's not a
Because A Bug's Life is Pixar.
Yeah. Is
I
it,
was like-
is it Disney Pixar
What
or is
came,
it just
what
Pixar?
came first though?
Fun fact: they
Ants,
actually
I
came
believe.
out the same time.
Really?
Yeah, Disney came out with A Bug's Life. DreamWorks came out with Ants,
And Pixar came out with
Bug's Life. Pixar.
yeah,
Yeah,
Disney didn't bought
Pixar.
Pixar.
Yeah.
Disney hadn't bought Pixar at the time.
Mm.
Yes, but Pixar and DreamWorks competed a lot, so they made a lot of the same
Themed
similar.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was crazy.
like the Prince of Egypt and
The Road to El Dorado?
yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Whoa.
Yeah, so
I've
they
never
were,
put
like,
that together.
competing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went on a TikTok.
There
Rabbit
is
hole.
the Road
Yeah.
to El Dorado questions on here because that is
No,
one of
no.
my favorite
I've
movies.
never seen
ever.
Road to El
I
Dorado.
promise we.
Z. Have you seen it? No. Travis? God.
I've seen it's a very popular one to see on Instagram because it's very
Y'all are
popular
killing me right
clips, but
now.
I've never seen.
No, it's actually so funny, and I need y'all to do the service to yourself and all of y'all watch
the
it
only,
this evening.
we never really had a lot of DreamWorks like VHSs. We were a lot of Disney VHS, and the movies that they showed on TV from DreamWorks was mainly Shrek and How to Train Your Dragon
Mhm.
and things like that.
Okay. This one, would y'all rather me do some ones focused towards Megamind or some who voiced questions?
Megamon.
Okay. Who is the love interest of Megamind? What's that reporter's name?
All I know is she got a big forehead.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say she got a fatty. I was like, what?
right. Your answer.
Oh,
This one's to all of y'all.
totally did not just.
Mm-mm. It starts with an R, guys. It's one of those.
Oh,
He said, "Oh, that's." Did you put Robbie?
Robin.
No.
dude, all my markers suck.
Oh, it's not Rebecca.
Rachel.
Made up a name.
Rachel's not made up.
I know I made that name up though for the.
What? I thought you were about to write Trisha Paytas. Guys, it was Roxanne Ritchie.
Oh. Do you know who Trisha Takanawa is?
The
I
only
don't think
Roxanne
so.
I remember is from the Goofy movie.
Good one. Okay. Who
She's
is
on my hit.
Megamind's little apprentice that he wants to be in his footsteps? The villain name of him. Blub? Is Blub
Is that his name?
the villain name?
Blub.
No. He says it's whatever.
Oh, can I just say it? My markers are sucking. I can't write anything down.
Blub.
I had a million markers. Come on.
Stop.
Z. Come on. Z. No, that's his save that though. That's the answer for a future question. No, not his pet, his apprentice, like the guy that he puts with the and he's like
Oh, it's the old man.
one of the questions is for his human name, one of the questions is for his villain name. Somebody give me one of those names and they will get a point.
It's Doctor something.
It's not.
No, I know exactly.
Yep. You're
T.
so close.
Cause it's a big old T.
It's
Mr. T.
not. There's literally one line where he screams both of his names. He's like, it's not.
the opposite.
No,
Y'all are actually wrecking
no,
me
I'm
apart right now.
blanking so
Skip.
hard.
Travis.
No, it's
You're
Thunder.
so close.
Thunder?
You were so close with the t.
Titan.
Yes. Oh my god. A point,
Oh, I almost
Taton.
cussed.
He should-
Chat, I almost
Ooh.
cussed. Is it
Chat.
tied?
Huh?
Is it tied?
I think you're beating me.
Tied.
What time is it?
You're ahead by one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm watching it.
Yeah,
10:51.
I'm scared.
Okay. What would? Does anybody remember his human name? Starts with an H.
I don't even know this movie.
Henry, Hank.
Harry.
Wow. Okay, it was Hal.
Oh, I was about to.
What? Okay, what was his pet's name?
Minion.
Yes.
Squishy.
Write it down.
Oh.
He already
You
did.
cheating, dude.
What is the name of his what is the name of Megamind's special outfit that he puts on to go fight Hal? He's like, ugh. And then it's the all leather outfit. It's the name of a snake.
Oh, not that.
Nope.
I thought it was that.
Nope. It's the name of a snake. It's the first word is a color. Second word is a snake. It's 2 words. Yeah. Black Viper? Wow. Okay. Travis, you got nothing? It was indeed the Black Mamba.
Okay, cool.
I'm losing.
It's okay. It's okay. We're getting into the redemption questions. What is the name of the main bee in the Bee Movie? Write it down. Write it down.
No. I'm not good with names.
Awful handwriting, but
Barry B. Benson is the correct answer. Okay.
How come he didn't get to show
Where-
his and you just said okay? Damn, they did you wrong, bro.
Here. Everybody ready. What is the name of the lion in the Madagascar? Or let me not do a name one. Let's see.
Right here. I got it, Alex.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, wow.
oh wow, I was still trying to compute what
Since
movie
we doing
was.
that, let's do it.
I agree.
I'm not losing.
I agree.
Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh. Where does Oscar work in Shark Tales?
Oh,
Ah!
Oscar works at.
You got this, Travis?
Yeah, I think so.
what are you raising?
I'll give you a point. It's the Whale Wash.
I said car wash.
Yeah, that's what I put at first. I was like,
I
oh,
put
wait,
car
it's the
wash, and then
whale.
I'd put whale right above
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. How does Oscar get famous? What makes him famous?
Who?
Will Smith. Yeah.
Hey, that's actually
that's
keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Boom.
Do you have an answer, Travis? Don't look.
No.
No. Yeah. But
Shark fighter.
Shark slaying slayer.
yeah, Z is very correct. He was the Shark Slayer.
Oh,
I had to think about what movie we're on. I was
He
like,
didn't
oh
fight
wait, we're
sharks, he slayed
Another
sharks.
question.
That's a half a point.
Don't worry, I gave you 2 because you got his full name. What is the name of the shark that he kills first? It's the mob boss's son.
That is such a shark name, Lenny.
Travis, you got an answer?
No, I got it.
He is correct.
oh my
Lenny,
god,
it was.
dude, that was
Morty
basic
was the other
instinct. I
one.
thought you were totally gonna sweep me on
Okay.
that.
Because
I have-
the other one that were
I have
brothers.
one
Okay.
last one. This one will go. This one's totally random.
What's
This one
what's the
anyone
points?
could get.
the
This
points
one
right now?
is for 5 points.
But like,
This is for all the monies.
how many points do Z and I have? Are we tied?
You have 1 more point than Z does right now. Because he got Lenny. Y'all were tied until he got Lenny. Okay. This one's for all the monies. What super famous director co-founded DreamWorks? He's one of those alliteration name directors. First and last name start with the same thing. Write it down. Don't say anything. Don't flip it over till you all have your answer. This one's for all the
I'm
monies.
just gonna close my marker. I don't know.
Guess?
Is
Just
there
guess.
another one?
Is there another one for all the monies? This
Yeah.
one's a guess because it could literally go to any of y'all. Just think of any famous director
So-
that starts with like first and last name is the same.
I'm awful with that. I'm horrible with names.
He's so huge for a lot of these movies.
Hey, put your phone down.
He does
boy.
a lot of like kind of more horror-y stuff, I'd say. He's friends with Tim Burton. No way you just wrote that.
If
Here.
did he
This
get
one,
it?
this one is also a total guess.
What does that say?
Screw you.
I
He
can't
put-
read the last. No,
Nah,
dude, I'm
outta here.
dyslexic. I can't read the last
You
name.
put Willy
Wonka.
Wonka. Okay, here's
Huh.
another one for all the monies. How many Oscars did Saving Private Ryan get?
Random number.
Travis got it.
5.
Did you know
Dang.
that? You wrote that so
Just
fast.
guessed.
No, yeah, that's for all the
I
monies.
love that movie.
1,
I
2,
just felt it in my heart.
3, 4, 5. That still does not make Travis.
No! Let's go.
Give
Okay.
me just one more. One more. There's gotta be
I'm
one
so-
more.
Sorry, dude. It was Lenny.
This is the way the cookie crumbles. This is the way
Give me
the
that belt,
souffle
boy.
falls.
Taking that title.
This is the way the souffle caves.
We're just 1-1. No.
We have our winners of the day with Thomas at a whopping 16 points, Z at a whopping 15 points, and Travis, what do we have over here? A whopping 12 points for Travis.
Woo!
So
Let's
honestly, a
go.
really neck
yeah,
and neck game.
This was a good
that
game.
was only off by a few points both ways.
Wait, what is,
All right.
is Saving Private Ryan DreamWorks?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
it
that
must have
movie.
been their studio at the time.
It's a good movie.
All right. So, oh my goodness, I
Saving Private Ryan.
can't
is a
remember
really
the
good
question
movie.
of the day, guys.
Give me my phone. I got my phone.
Yeah. I can only think of the DreamWorks questions I was getting right now.
It is now time.
That was good,
for
Aaliyah. I enjoyed that.
I
That was
really
fun.
tried. I
question
really tried to have a lot of
of
good
the
questions, guys.
day.
I had a whole section of DreamWorks or like
Dream
my goodness,
job
Eldorado.
from childhood. Go.
Dream job from childhood.
marine biologist.
You know-
and then I found out they didn't make that much.
Every kid wanted to follow in Papa's footsteps. I wanted to be a. There's
Firefighter.
Papa. I caught myself. I called Dad Papa sometimes. All right. I wanted to be a firefighter like my daddy.
Heck yeah.
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Heck
He's
yeah.
gonna say pop watch. I want to be a state trooper, but then I realized the opposite ended up not playing.
When
Yeah.
I was 11, I turned 13. Cause forget 12.
Oh.
I've never heard that, bro.
That's funny. But yeah.
No, wanting to be a state trooper is diabolical. You need to be a Georgia state trooper. They mean business.
But then
They'll
they're
chase you
bald.
out of state lines to get you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
Isn't that like
kinda
breaking
wild.
a rule?
No, they're statewide.
Yeah, state troopers have more power than cops, but game wardens have more power than any of them. Fun fact.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know.
I can't take game wardens seriously
No,
anymore
I got
out of all the
followed by-
memes that I've
Yeah.
been seeing off of them.
As someone who is certified with their hunter's license and hunter's education, I have to take them seriously.
I got what's it called? Followed by a game warden on the way to Stephenville, bro. And I was like, can they? I was with my.
Can they
friend-
stop me?
Yes, and my friend was like, they can't stop you.
Nope.
And then she looked it up, and she was like, they can stop you. I said immediately. I was like, get in front of me, get away from me.
All right. Well, that feels like a lovely note to end our Cruising the Planet on. Travis, would you like to close out today, or should I?
Make sure to follow us on social media, the Planet 100.7. Make sure to watch us
Guys,
next
post.
time on Monday at 10 to 11 a.m. Central.
Yep.
And yeah.
Did you say follow us on other social media?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the first
Yeah,
thing I said.
yeah.
Stay
All right,
tuned.
perfect. All right, stay tuned.
Bye, everybody.
Next time you may see us do Hear Me Out Cake, so we may get a little crazy with it. Make sure you stay
play that
tuned.
music.
Oh yeah, where's she at? Where's she at? There she is. There
Play
she is.
that funky music.
Wow.